guys, welcome back to the cooking spot. So today we have a little bit of an interesting, different, but so much fun episode for you. With me is Daniel Garza. He
Thank you
is
so
from
much.
Student Services. I'm gonna have him introduce himself.
All right, guys. Well, my name is Daniel Garza. I'm with Student Activities and Wellness. And my job as a student activity specialist is just go ahead and make sure that all of the students are active while they're here on campus. So if you guys ever have any questions or anything like that, you guys can go ahead and visit us on any one of our 5 campuses. And if you happen to be here on Pecan, we're here in Building H.
Cool. Even though I introduced him, he introduced himself again. But what a great introduction. So Daniel, I invited Daniel today because we're going to be talking about the elephant in the room, not anyone else. We're going to be talking about chiles, okay? We're going to be talking about chiles. And then once I'm going to give you a little bit of information about chiles, Daniel's going to talk to you about how to get involved in campus. What does student activities do other than like give you free T-shirts, right? That's all I know. That's all you guys
There's
know,
a
right?
little
Let's be
more.
honest. We're all being honest. The conversation can get heated. It's okay. So he's going to give you a lot of information about what to do as a student, what options are available for you, how to get involved, all that good stuff. But first, we're going to talk chiles. And then we are going to do something very special for you. We are going to do a little challenge. I'm sure you guys have heard about this. You're cool kids. This is the spiciest one chip challenge. Daniel is bold. He is brave. He has tenacity. Look that word up. And we are going to put our bodies through the test at the very end of this segment. So you have to stay to the end. It's only going to be 15 minutes. So, all right, I'm going to take it away with talking about chiles, and then Daniel's going to join us in a little bit. Okay?
Sounds good.
Awesome. Thank you.
Cool.
So much fun. Chiles, chiles, chiles. Everybody loves Takis, right? Oh, right? Hot Cheetos. What else? Pico de gallo, salsa verde, salsa roja. What else do we love? We love spicy raspas. We love chamoy. We love tajin. We love spicy food. And if you don't like spicy food, you like to pretend you can handle just the tiniest bit when you have something like, buffalo wings or a little Tabasco, or even sometimes like a jalapeno chip. That's not really that spicy, but it has a hint of spice. Okay, what is spicy? Scientifically, spiciness is capsaicin. Okay, capsaicin is the element in each chile that gets your senses going. Okay, what do we do when our senses get going? Good question. Here at STC, we have a class called Professional Kitchen Essentials. I didn't forget the name. And out of that class, we explore how to identify flavor. Okay. I really like this book. If you get a chance to it, it is at your local libraries. There's about 5 copies. It is called Mouthfeel. Okay. And it is how texture makes taste, and all of the wonderful worlds of flavor. Okay. So when I ask you to think about something that you don't like for most of you, it's onions. For some of you, it's mushrooms. For some of you, is peanut butter, ketchup, right? It's a texture thing, and you say, "Well, I don't like the texture of it," or it's, "Well, it's because I don't like the taste of it." But if I ask you to think about the one thing that you don't like, and to trace it back to the very first time you had it and you didn't like it, you're gonna have usually a bad experience, right? Like, oh, it's because my mom would open a can of mushrooms and then give it to us, and they were all mushy and they tasted gross, right? So we have a memory of it. We can identify something negative with it, and then that's what we associate and come up to the conclusion of taste, right? Well, it tastes bad. I don't like it, right? There's people that love ketchup but hate tomatoes. Isn't that insane? Like, oh, I don't like tomatoes. Non tomatoes, no, I don't like them, right? But they love ketchup, but they love pizza, but they love spaghetti. Okay, so how can that be if you don't like the product that it's very much made of? Okay, that is what we explore in that class. To be a good culinarian, to be a good foodie, to be a good chef, you need to understand all sides of food, not just making it good, not just making it look nice, not just putting on a chef coat. You have to understand the science behind it. You have to understand the significance of it, right? Because sometimes uh, you have a like an identity tied to it, right? Mexicans eat spicy food. Well, not all Mexicans, right? You have a lot of Indian cuisines, Thai cuisines, Korean cuisines that outnumber the um, the amount of spice in their dishes, right? If you ever go to a Thai place, they ask you, Thai hot or just regular hot, right? So if you ever go to a Thai place, do not get Thai anything above 3. Believe me, I've been there. Okay. So, um, how do I know so much about chiles? I'm obsessed with chiles, but I don't eat a lot of chiles. I just like how there's so many, but they're all the same. So here we have the great chile poster. Believe it or not, the chiles that I have here are some that I have here, but every pepper has its fresh form. Oops. Every pepper has its fresh form. So you see some of these, you see some of these in your grandma's household, chile piquin, you see the jalapeno, you see Anaheim pepper, the Hatch chili, when grocery stores go crazy over Hatch chilies. I've seen Hatch chili cookies. That's disgusting. Okay? But I'm going to try them when I get a chance. Poblanos we're very familiar with, right? So now this is the fresh side of the chiles. When you have a fresh chile and you dry it, it takes on another name. Okay. So when we dry poblano, you know the chile, what are they called? Chile rellenos. When we dry a poblano pepper, it becomes chile ancho. Okay. Think of it like this: a raisin is not a grape anymore, right? You suck the juice out, you dried it, and so it becomes a raisin, right? Same with this. You have to change the name. Just like if you have my sister, right? My sister cannot be me because she's her. She has to have another name, right? It's the same with peppers. They're all in the same family. They just have to have kind of like an alter ego. Okay. Let's see. One pepper that we know, jalapeno. So we know green jalapeno for sure. When we dry it, it becomes costeño or ají marisol. Okay, so you have all these varieties. Again, your manzana pepper becomes chipotle or cascabel, depending on what region you're in. Okay, where is our red serrano? Becomes our chile seco, which is this guy right here. Okay, fun, cool fact. Again, in all our other classes here at STC, we have international cuisine, we have American regional. We utilize these peppers. This is from our pantry. We try to utilize different cuisines, and we try to find the similarities between cuisines. So you notice that here, I believe this is from Vietnam. So Vietnam's red chili looks a lot like our what is it? What is that brand? The Theo? Can you give me the little label? The HEB label with the señor? It's like at the very bottom. Thank you. So this guy, I want to meet him. Can we get a close up of him? Yes, this guy, this señor. Woo! Chiles Don Chano. Don Chano. Okay, so we have Don Chano, and then we have, I'm not gonna, Otco, Otcow, maybe. I gotta find the correct spelling. Okay, same chile, different brands. Okay, so we have to understand when they're marketed in other countries, they're gonna have different names, obviously, but it's the same pepper. Okay, so when you're working in an international kitchen and they tell you, you know, get the, I don't know, get the scorpion pepper, and you're like, that's not scorpion pepper, that's chile de árbol, right? Well, to you it is, to them it's scorpion, right? So little subtle things like that, but they are all across the board, um, like varietals, and they have their own specific unique flavor. Okay, perfect. Okay, so another way we see chiles are in spicy salsas, right? We have, you can go to Wingstop, get the Wingstop sauce. You can go to, you know, HEB has a variety of hot sauces. And then you can also find chiles pickled. Think of pickled jalapenos, right? Pickled serranos, pickled chipotles, things in a can that you're normally familiar with. And then, of course, we have the hot sauces. But we also find it in pastes. Okay, so this is chile, achiote paste. Achiote is not a chile, is it? Whoa, Chef Nadia. I think it's a seed. It's a seed, and it was with a chile, so I assumed. And it's red. Look, bam. Okay. Speaking of making mistakes, human mistakes, how did we become, how did we understand as humans how to eat things that didn't kill us? Okay, think of before iPhones, before everything, before even the 80s, 90s, before even the 50s. Think back to cave Nadia, cave chef Nadia, right? If I saw something red and I decided to put it in my mouth, how did I not? How did I know that it wasn't going to kill me? Okay. Well, we have a body reaction, right? Which we're going to see at the end of the segment. We're going to see our bodies react, or at least my body react. Okay. So what happens is your tongue, according to this book, right? We all source knowledge. It's not just me. According to our tongue is just the messenger that sends all these messages to, you guessed it, the brain. Okay? The brain then sends signals all over your body, okay, that say danger. Okay? You start sweating, right? Normally that happens with salsa. You start sweating, está picosa, dame si esta sí, right? Then you start what? Teary eye. Oh my God. Ay, estoy llorando. And then you start what? Mocos, secretions, fun stuff. Your sinuses start, right? Saying, hey, what's going on here? It's like your body's pulling every lever, like abort, 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 right? You start sometimes, you lose your vision because of how much. The most, I won a jalapeno eating contest in college a long time ago, and the one sensation that I can still remember to this day was a small ting behind my ear that it felt like if someone just like banged like metal and created a really loud ricochet, or when someone shoots a gun and you don't have ear protection, it just like that. That's what I felt like after that contest. Yes, I won. No, I didn't win anything. It was bragging rights. I ended up losing the next day when I was throwing up for days. So I get the story. I get to tell you the story now. So back to our body making sure that it is safe, right? If you really think about it, we are consuming small doses of poison. If you think about it, okay? If you think about it like realistically, now we're like, oh yeah, it's spicy. I love spicy food. But every time that happens, our body goes through this process of rejection, like abort it, get rid of it, right? And we've been conditioned now to tone those down and just be like, no, it's good. I like it spicy, right? Like, don't give me no salsa, doesn't pica, right? And you see it with Mexican men all over. No, ¿está buena la salsa o no? Right? And you're like, what? Yes, it's good. Like, no, pero está bueno, no. And you're like, well, I don't know what you mean. It's spicy, it's good, yes, right? And so, believe it or not, we start building a tolerance. And that tolerance has gotten us to this. Okay? California, or I keep saying California, Carolina Reaper is one of the hottest peppers, if not the hottest peppers in the world in the capsaicin scale. Um, and it is lethal. Okay, you have to handle it with gloves. You have to, if you're gonna add it to any dish, you have to add about, you have to really ration it out. Um, and it's gonna create those sensations that we talked about in your body. Okay, I think it was like 23 serrano peppers together make half of a Carolina Reaper, something like that. Um, so I'm only getting Danielle ready. Just like, yeah. Okay. So I invite you to check out what's in your pantry. What kind of hot sauces do you think? If you have four different hot sauces in your pantry, like I do, I think you can safely say you like spicy food. Okay. I have some yum yums. I have Szechuan peppercorn. I have Vietnamese hot sauce. I have a Thai red chili hot sauce. So I invite you to tell us, right, what spice, how do you like your spice? Okay. Um, we learn a lot more in class, in our STC courses. Check us out. We are in Mid Valley campus, which is in Weslaco. If you need any information about the program and how you can get into our classes, please reach out to Chef Jennifer Guerra. Um, the contact information will be on this video and the link directly to her phone number. So please, I love food. I love learning about food. I love what I do as a career. I continue to do it, and if you're interested in food history, food science, and how to cook them, join our program and get more information about our program. So, with all that, with all with all that fun stuff said, I'm gonna let Daniel come in and talk to you about student services. Please, somebody make a ramen students club on campus. I will join it. Please, we need a foodie student club on campus. You guys can make a mukbang club. If you don't know what mukbang is, YouTube it. Okay. So I'm gonna let Daniel take over. He's gonna tell you a little bit more about the programs that we have here at STC, and then you're gonna stay tuned with us to watch us suffer. Okay? Awesome. Go ahead, Daniel, take it away.
Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Daniel Garza. So what we're going to go ahead and talk about today is some of the student organizations and the different things that we have on campus available for you guys. All right? One of the first things I want to go ahead and touch on is going to be some of the organizations that we have and some of the clubs. We have over 80 clubs available for you here at any one of our 5 campuses. We have everything from our Cats on Campus Club to the Biology, Mathematics Club. So anything you can go ahead and think of, we're going to have available for you. If we do not have it available, we can make it available for you. All you need is a small group of people, one of our staff to go ahead and be your advisor, and then we can go ahead and get the things moving to go ahead and perform or open up a club that you may be interested in. Another thing that we have, guys, is we have some organizations, things like the Student Government Association, right? The Student Government Association is essentially the student body here on campus, and their primary job is just to be the voice, right? They're to go ahead and make the changes here on campus. They've done plenty of things, like move smoking areas and kind of rearrange the parking lots and start to add some automatic doors and stuff for people with special needs. All right, so this is something you can go ahead and become a part of if it's something you may be interested in. Another thing that we have is the Student Leadership Academy. The Student Leadership Academy is essentially an academy that has 10 workshops. Those 10 workshops are going to be dedicated to showing you what it is you will need to be a proper leader. All right, they're going to go, each workshop is going to be dedicated on a specific area of leadership. And aside from that, you're going to go ahead and accumulate several different volunteer hours. All right, so aside from these things you're going to learn, you're going to have volunteer hours, and this is something you guys can go ahead and add to your resume. All right, we also have intramural sports here on campus. We have things like flag football, basketball, volleyball, sand volleyball. We have video game tournaments that you can go ahead and do even from home. You don't even need to come to campus. So if you're interested in any one of those, you can reach out to any one of us and we can go ahead and provide you with that assistance, right? Now, we also have the student food pantry, all right? Now, this is something that our department really prides ourselves in, because if you or anybody you happen to know that are students here at the college, whether you are full-time, part-time, or dual enrollment, and you are experiencing some sort of food insecurity, we have a free program for you to go ahead and take advantage of. That all you guys need to do is go ahead and fill out a very small application, all right? And the application process is very quick, doesn't take any time at all, all right? After you go ahead and fill that out, we can go ahead and give you the acceptance, and you can go ahead and pick up an entire package of food for you and your family. And I think it's every 2 weeks. You guys should be able to go ahead and pick those up, all right? So as you can see, we have a lot of stuff here on campus available for you guys. And if you guys happen to have any questions, you can visit our department at any one of our 5 campuses, right? Whether it's going to be Pecan, Star, Tech, Mid-Valley, or the Nursing and Allied Health, we're going to have some specialists there available for you. And if you have any questions, please go ahead and reach out. Thank you.
Awesome. Mary, are you ready?
I think so.
So join a club, guys. It's really cool to have all these fun clubs. One of my favorite clubs, I don't know if it's still going on, is the Feed the Cats on Campus.
They still have the, yep, they still have the cats.
It's ooh, where's my mic?
Oh, we dropped it. We haven't even eaten the chip yet.
Guys, I'm so nervous I am, yeah. Yeah, and like I said, so I really want to see it, you know, I know my students always want to get a food club going. They ask me like, Chef, can we do like a ramen club? And I thought that was a genius idea. You guys can meet virtual Zoom and then like go explore the ramen places around the valley. And I was like, that's so cool. I want to be a part of that club.
That sounds pretty good.
Right? Yeah, like foodie club. And so again, it doesn't have to be, you don't have to make a club in the area that you're in. Like a lot of people assume that just because you're culinary, you have to have a chef club, and you don't. You can have a food enthusiast club. So the possibilities are endless. Join student services, check out their programs, be a part of them. Being in community is always fun. Meeting other students is always fun. So that's really fun. One of the things that I told Daniel was, when's the last time you joined a club?
The last time I joined a club, I was a student at the university, and this was quite some time back.
Ages ago. I'm just kidding. He looks great.
I can tell.
So what are the things that scares you guys to join a club? And we have a student here, so I'm going to ask her. She's already afraid of coming on camera. What are the things that scares anybody to join a club, to join a new class, even if you're joining a new gym class and you're like, I don't want to be the only one there, I don't know anybody, right? Well, yeah, that's the point. You're getting to know people, right? So things like, I'm uncomfortable, right? I'm scared, I'm nervous. What if everyone thinks I'm a freak, right? Well, then welcome to the club, right? We're all freaks. Don't let that anxiety keep you from having a wonderful experience. Okay, there's a reason why I bought 2 chips, and I bought these chips probably 6 months ago. I don't even know, I'm making that up, but a long time ago. Okay, and I bought 2, and I didn't think of, oh, who's gonna do it with me? All I thought was, the right person's gonna come along, and they're gonna want to do it. And then here we go, Daniel. Daniel just told me he's backing out.
Yeah, sorry.
He's like, but anyways.
After I heard that fact about how many peppers it takes to make 24. One of these. Yeah. Made me second guess coming over here.
Okay. So Daniel is gonna walk the talk, right? That's how you say it. Walk the talk the walk, whatever. Yeah. He's gonna do what he's asking you guys to do. He's saying, you guys need to join a club. You guys need to check out student activities out. But he's going to do it. He's going to show you how to do something uncomfortable.
I'm going to be just as uncomfortable.
Something that is anxious, something that makes him nervous. And we're going to get to it, okay? So I've tried to prepare, but really you can't prepare for this, Daniel. So here we have two napkins, okay? Here's the thing about 2 napkins. This is a grandmother once told me, you always want 2 napkins, mija. One for your lipstick and then one for your that, right? And I don't wear lipstick. So
I do.
you do. There you go. All right. So then, so we have two. If you want one for your mouth, well, we don't want to contaminate one for your hand, right? Whatever, or whatever. Or one to cry,
I'm
or
gonna
one
need
to
that
throw
one.
in the towel. Whatever. I don't care. There's two of them. Okay. We are gonna handle our chip with gloves. So we have a pair of gloves. Okay. We have our chip, pair of gloves. I like a little chocolate, so we're gonna give you some nice chocolate.
I'm gonna join you. I'm gonna join you on
Happy
that one.
Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Chocolate you get. And then we also have some plain Greek yogurt. Apparently, this is to cool things. I don't know, but again, when you're eating a serrano and you're like, oh, I gotta get the spice off, this works. When you're eating one of the hottest peppers in the world, I don't think nothing works. A prayer would help. That probably works. And then we have some water, some room temperature water. And we also have some cold water for both of us. May I have my water there, right there, please? Okay. So first, safety first. We are going to put our gloves on. And I really, if you guys have any questions at any moment, how did we feel? What did we think? One of the things I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to document what I'm feeling.
Oh,
But I have
awesome.
an idea that I'm going to stop my
Relatively quickly.
our brain activity is going to cease when I when I indulge. All right. We are going to keep our masks on because I don't want you guys to watch me suffer that much. You only get my vision. I don't want you guys to see
I can open this.
I can't open it either. What's going on?
Okay, I got it.
All right. So there's no turning back now.
So we got a chip, and we got a nice little.
Here you go. There is. See, I bought them last year. I'm not lying. Well, we can't claim this just yet. And that's it. That's a chip.
All right.
All right, we are going to open it. I think it's a really big chip.
It looks
And
big.
it's black.
It's bigger than I anticipated.
It's black. It's not even a real color. Woo! That stinks.
Oh, just kind of put it up.
Oh my God, I'm gonna die. Okay, so
yours is broken up. Okay, I'm gonna put the whole thing down. You ready?
we
I
gotta
can
watch.
smell it through the
Just
mask.
watch your mask. Yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna cheers. So we do things.
Cheers.
Wait. Are you guys? You don't want to try it? Do you want to take one of our classes? You want to join one of the club? Okay, all right. Here. Are you? But you don't. Why not?
They might
Are
want
you
to.
sure? You want to? No? Okay. All right. Here we go then. I think you're not supposed to inhale. Oh, baby. Hurry, swallow. That was a really big chip.
Oh, that happened so fast. That happened fast.
Yeah. Okay, reactions. That was a mouthful. Can we get more gloves? What? Do I have it on my mask? Oh, we're gonna put our mask back.
Oh, there we go.
Thank you.
Let's take these off.
Oh yeah, we're going good.
It's in second gear.
Okay, so for me, the chip was really hard to chew and get it all in one bite. And that was kind of my game plan. I was trying to chew it, and swallow it so that it could get lower to my, get through my mouth. I'm having a hard time thinking. That's cool. All right, so I did say I was going to try to document. Okay.
Oh, the sweat's already started on my end.
Sweat started
yeah.
for you.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty intense. I'm having a hard time thinking. Can you articulate a full sentence?
My breath is real hot.
Cool. So hot breath. Let's see when I can stop writing. Hot breath. A hard time making words. I feel the secretions now. Okay.
I'm dripping sweat.
You're
I'm
dripping sweat. Okay. I'm gonna do Daniel. Daniel is sweating. I have mocos. My mocos have started.
There we go.
And yeah, my throat is now getting engaged. Right here I have kind of like fiery. I'm trying to describe it. It's kind of like if you swallow a taki and then
It gets stuck.
it gets stuck. If you get something stuck in your throat, that's kind of how it feels like.
It's like a pulsating like heat that's happening in the very back of the corners of the tongue.
Pulsating heat. Mm-hmm. What about your lips? Do you have any lip action right now?
I got a little bit just on the corners. Just a little bit on the corners, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I tried hard to not let it touch my lips or lick my lips at all.
Okay. Well, dare I say it, it's not as bad as I thought.
Okay.
Dare I say it. I'm also hiding under the mask. So, wait, go over there, Daniel. No, I think I can keep composure. Yeah. It's good stuff. I thought I would be like, but I'm not. So,
other than me sweating profusely, no, it's not too bad on the mouth.
Definitely. If you're gonna try this, make sure that you do it with someone. It's always fun to invite people with you to, especially culinary adventures. Okay, I love to try new things. I make my students try everything. When they're like, I don't like oysters, I'm like, well, next week we're eating oysters. And I only speak up because of Daniela, which is our student here. Daniela, say hi. Just come around the corner and say hi. Just come and say hi. She's gonna come and say hi. There's Daniela. Daniela, what has been your experience with tasting stuff here at STC? You're now capstone, so you're about to graduate, right?
Well, I tried raw oysters for the first time with Chef Nadia, and that was quite an experience. I nearly threw up, but then she gave us oysters the second time with lime and Tabasco sauce, and that was much better. And I also tried raw meat for the first time with Chef Nadia, and that was better. That was way better.
Raw meat.
Yeah, raw meat, completely raw. No
What else did you
cooking
try?
around.
Lobster?
Oh yeah, lobster. I got to kill a lobster. That was pretty depressing, but it was good. Yeah, my mom really enjoyed it too.
When did you start the program?
In 2018, August 2018.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So Daniela's on her way out of our program. She is a wonderful student and has learned a lot, right? We were even learning about chiles as we were setting this up. So again, you guys feel free to reach out to us. We do this because we want to show you how amazing our program is, really. STC is knocking it out of the park with content. We want to give our students the opportunity to be innovative and inventive and to try new things. And trying new things is supposed to be uncomfortable, guys. Putting yourself out there is supposed to be uncomfortable, but the rewards are so much fun. Then you can say you have the experience, right? So check out any of the programs at STC. Check out the student services, clubs, if you're a student, and if you're wanting to be a student, and then check out our program as well. I think, woo! That was just a hiccup, Lord. Do you have anything else to add?
No, just in case you guys have any questions or anything like that, we are available at all 5 campuses. Here on the PCOM, we are available in Building H on the 2nd floor. So if you have any questions, please swing on by. I try to do it in one sentence.
All right, I think that's it for our program, guys. Thank you so much. I'm taking the mic back. Thank you so much for joining us. Next time, we are going to do. Oh, what do we have for next time, Chef Ruben? March? Oh, boy. I don't know. A bunch of fun stuff. Stay tuned. Check us out on Facebook, on the socials. We are going to have another episode for you. What it is, who cares? It's going to be fun. It's going to be great. Join us, and we will see you next time at the cooking spot. Thank you so much, Daniel.
Thank you so much for having me.
You guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll see you.